Hello and welcome to your timeless reading. If you're a Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or you're just cross-watching for Sagittarius, this video is for you. I'm Lavender Moon. I'm a psychic intuitive tarot reader. My Venus is in Sagittarius and I have a stellium in Sagittarius, so this reading means a lot to me as well. I took 2 cards out for an overall energy. We have help is on the way from the higher self oracle. So if you have been praying for help with something, for assistance, if you're in a situation you just don't know the outcome of yet and you're really freaking out, someone's coming to help you, whether it's an ethereal person or a spiritual person, someone in spirit, somebody's coming to help you out. So it could be God, your higher self, your angels, your guides, your ancestors, your loved ones. It could be someone in the earthly plane, a family member, a friend, a partner, a coworker. Somebody is coming to help you, Sagittarius, and that's amazing. From the healing with the fairies, we got breaking free. So you could be breaking free from a thought pattern, a belief system, a job that you don't like, a relationship that's not serving you well. Whatever it is that resonates with you, you are breaking free and someone's going to help you do that. Let's get into the tarot now. Ooh, Sagittarius, you're sitting in the energy of the Ace of Swords. So that means that you could be getting new clarity, learning a new truth, having success or triumph over something in your life, and that could be what you're breaking free as your success or your triumph. Ooh, that's wonderful. I love that. What's helping or hindering? Oh, well, we've got the King of Swords. So this is an Aquarius, if that resonates with you, Sagittarius. But he's also very logical, and there's no emotion. He reminds me of Mr. Spock on Star Trek. And very, very knowledgeable, very intelligent. It could be a lawyer. It could be someone helping you with, it could be, a teacher, a mentor. It could be, it could even be maybe like a financial advisor in a sort of way, depending on how that person acts. If they're very logical and very kind of cold. I just think of swords, like the Court of Swords are just very cold. They're not very warm and friendly and warm and fuzzy. Okay, what is in your subconscious? Interesting, you've got the Queen of Wands. This is Aries, but she's very confident. She's very bold. She's very, in your face, want to get what she wants and doesn't want anyone to stop her or stand in her way. And she doesn't care what anyone thinks because she's got that black cat at her feet. She likes black cats, even if they are superstitious. She doesn't care. Lots of interesting energy. It could also be, those could be people that are in your life. They could be someone who's helping you out. It could be the King of Swords, who is the help on the way for you. It could be the Queen of Wands. So you could be either of those, or those could both be people helping you out in this situation. What is in the conscious area of Sagittarius's mind? How interesting is this? We've got the Queen of Swords. This is Libra, but she is seeing clearly for the first time. So I think that this King of Swords is helping you see the truth of a situation. And you are getting the clarity, you're getting the success that you're looking for. This could be that you need to quit the job that you're in and because you're very unhappy. And you have asked the advice of someone in HR, and they could be that King of Swords person, helping you get that clarity, helping you get the truth, the solution to your issues, helping you figure out how do you go about leaving this job. It could also be that you're going to a counselor because you're not sure how this relationship's working out, or maybe you're trying to heal from past traumas, from childhood traumas. And this King of Swords could be a psychologist, a counselor, someone who's helping you see clearly. Wow, this is actually really cool, Sagittarius. What's in the... Oh, in the recent past, we have 7 of Swords. This could be lying, cheating, stealing. It could also mean that you've had to change your strategy because what he's doing, yes, he's stealing swords, but he's doing that because his regiment, they can't fight. They've lost every battle. They can't fight, but you know what? They're swords. They're really good at communicating and talking and thinking, so they can talk through, anything, any situation. And so he is leveling the playing field by stealing those swords because now the other troop has to talk with them and work things out. So it could be that you're just changing your strategy on the situation. So if you are looking to, leave a job and find a new job, you could be doing something different than you've ever done your whole life. Like if you've always had something to go to and then you leave a job, now you're doing something like leaving the job first, which is really risky, but if it works, right? And that could just be that you need to do something different. What is in the near future for Sagittarius? You're leveling up your skills. Eight of Pentacles talks about working on your skills, working on yourself. She's on the 7th Pentacle, so she is almost done. She sees the light at the end of the tunnel. So I do feel like maybe some of you were even in college, and this King of Swords could be like your graduation counselor or something to that effect. I know that's not what they have in college. That's not what they're called. But it's what came to mind. That's what Spirit told me to say. So if it resonates with you that you've sought the help of the counseling, the advisors, there we go, they're called advisors. If you've sought the help of an advisor to figure out like what jobs to apply for or something, because I see that you're almost done with this schooling here. So I see that you're almost done. It could be that you are, I'm recording this in July, so you could be finishing up your summer semester, which is, the few classes you had left to graduate, and you could be graduating soon. And you've learned a lot of knowledge. You've learned a lot with the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands. You are very independent and confident now, and you are ready to go out into the workforce. Okay, let's see. What is... So Sagittarius, your feelings on this are the 5 of Swords. Yeah, you feel like you need to take a risk because this guy had an unfair fight. He fought 1 against 2, and he won. So he took the risk of fighting 2 people, and he won. He also could talk about getting ahead at all costs and cheating to get ahead. But the real story behind this card, as I've seen it, is that he was in an unfair fight and he won. So this is a victory. This is success. And it's taking a risk. So like I was saying before, if you have just quit a job without having another one to go to and you are just trying to figure out what it is that exactly you want to do, this could be that card. You decided to take a risk. Everyone else is seeing that you have a lot on your plate. And yeah, graduating from college, if that's you, it's hard. I'm not going to lie. I've been there. It's hard. I did it twice. It's hard to get a degree. And I'm kind of hearing that not only did you like go to college or university or whatever, you attained this degree, but you had a family, you had a spouse, you had like all this extra stuff, you had to work, you had all this stuff on your plate. But since you're getting close to the finish line, it's all about, you're about to put it all down. You're about to take all these wands home for the heart. This is a harvest. He's taking them home. You're about to lay all this down and be able to be free again and relax. What's your hopes or fears on this situation? And, those of you who are in a job that you're not really happy with, the 10 of Wands could just be that you are really overburdened by these feelings of this job not working out well for you. And that can overburden you more than having 10 jobs. Okay. So your hopes are that everything's going to balance out, that you're going to be able to make enough money and be able to pay your bills and have enough to live comfortably. With that 6 of Swords, it's equal give and take is what I see. So I want to say that you are making enough to be able to live life comfortably. Then for the final outcome, 2 cards came out. We've got Justice and 6 of Wands. And Justice is another Libra card, so Libra might be actually really significant for you if that resonates. But Justice is, karma tipping the scales of justice in your favor. So if this King of Swords and Queen of Swords is a legal matter for you, you're going to win. It's going to be ruled in your favor, especially with that 6 of Wands. That's a victory. If you took the risk and left a job without having something to go, to having something else lined up, it's going to work out. It might take a little bit longer with the pentacles there because pentacles are measured in, like, they're the slowest suit. Like, they're usually measured in a matter of years. I don't know that it's going to take that long for you to find a job, but especially with the 6 of Wands, it might not be that long, actually. With this 6 of Wands, you could be getting a job momentarily, because wands are measured in a matter of days. So that could be there. The pentacles might slow you down a bit because pentacles are usually measured in years, but you have so many swords too, and swords are weeks. So it could be a matter of a few days to a matter of months that you get this new job or whatever. If there's maybe a legal matter, I don't see any cups for it to be divorce, but they mentioned it, so I'm going. My guides mentioned a divorce, so I'm going to bring it up. If that is you, you're going to be fine. You're going to get out ahead. You're going to end up, with what's fair. I don't see a lot of. I really don't see like getting maintenance or alimony or whatever it's called these days. I don't see that necessarily, but I just see that everything's going to be fair. They're not going to take you for a ride, but also you're not going to take them for a ride. It's going to be equal and fair and just. Okay. But you're definitely breaking free from a situation. You've got help coming in to help you. Let's get Psychic Tarot Oracle card. Two, movement, choices, and decisions. This is a Two of Pentacles. So it could be that you're just juggling a lot and you do have decisions and choices to make, especially if you're in university or college or something and you're about to graduate. You need to figure, okay, where am I going to work? Am I going to use this degree to get a job? Am I going to be able to get a job using this degree? I've seen a lot of things out there on social media that the job market is not really great right now. So that's why I bring those questions up. That's why guides tell me those questions. But I do think that you're going to make the right decision. You've got the King of Swords helping you. You've got the Queen of Swords and Wands there. You've got some momentum. You've got the Six of Wands and the outcome. You're going to be successful. You're going to have a victory. It's going to be fine. So I wouldn't really worry. It just might be a little touch and go for a while just because you probably don't know exactly what to do. Is what I'm hearing. So that may not resonate for everybody. Please take what resonates. All right, so I'm going to get an angel number. Before I do that, I want to say, please, if these messages resonate with you, please like this video. Leave me comments. Let me know it's resonating. Consider subscribing to my channel. It really helps me out, and I'm really excited to see when I have new subscribers. And I do look and reply to every comment. So please do that to help me out. And if you're looking for a personal reading, I do have the link in the description that goes to my website where you can book a reading with me. So the angel number for this reading is 2134, achievement. Well, yes, that kind of looks like an alien from back there when it didn't focus. That was kind of funny. This whole reading is about achievement. Absolutely. Graduating with a degree, getting a new job, getting away from a job, learning new things. This is a really great reading for achievement and leveling up in your life. So this is great. Sagittarius, thank you so much for watching. I wish you the very best and brightest blessings.